I'm delighted to be joined by Sharon Lennon from Ireland's new office in the Caribbean. Can you tell us a little bit about that, its roles and maybe what your duties are within that?
Yeah, of course. So this is a new initiative by the Irish government to try and deepen and broaden our relationship with the independent Caribbean states. So I'm based out of our consulate in Miami, and the idea is that I'm able to springboard from Miami back and forth to our Caribbean partners and to really look to broaden our relationship across a range of issues. And that's everything from marine engagement to diaspora engagement to community, sport, education, trade and investment. The opportunities are really endless, and that kind of brought me here to the SIDS conference, where the theme, as you know, is resilient prosperity, and that's something that we really want for small island developing states, but what we want for Ireland as well as an island state. So we're really I'm here to try and see where we can partner with our SIDS fellow nations and where we can build that resilient prosperity together.
There's already, I assume, a good standing relationship between Ireland and the Caribbean. And from being at the conference over the last couple of days, what are the key take-home messages, or what's your sense of what's happening with the SIDS?
I mean, I think the energy from this conference has really been tremendous, and the calls to action, that there's no more time to wait. We keep hearing it, but I mean, we know that there is no more time to wait in terms of actually building up SIDS to be able to be resilient, equal members of the international community. We owe them a debt. They're doing so much in terms of carbon sequestering, in terms of providing, sources of clean energy and clean nature for the rest of us. The carbon polluters are elsewhere. We owe it to the SIDS for their existential survival. And a lot of what we're trying to do here is about making sure that they, in a decade's time, when the next SID conference comes around, are in a better position than they are. And I think a really key thread was just how much we can do, and that absolute partnership between the private sector, between academia, between institutions of science, between governments. We need to break down silos, and we need to start working closer together. And hopefully things like Ireland's Small Island Developing States strategy, things like my office, the Marine Institute, we are breaking out of our own silos and we're starting to work creatively like that. And I think that's going to be how we find solutions going forward.
Thanks very much for your time today.
No problem at all. Thank you.